What is going on, guys? It's FreeFlex here, and today is going to be my review of The Last Jedi. Now, this is the first Star Wars movie where I actually never seen the community this torn. Now, there will be spoilers ahead. I'll let you guys know when it happens, but for now, I'm just going to give my spoiler-free review. But yeah, I've never seen the Star Wars community so torn in my life. Now, for the prequels, everyone said they were bad. The trilogies, everyone said they were good. There's never been such a shift before, but in this movie, people have been shifted. Like, there's 50% of the people that loved it. Like, they said it was one of the best, amazing. Then there's 50% of the people that despise it, puts it down below the prequel, says it's just garbage, Disney ruined it. And I honestly never seen this before, but my opinion, it was like really good. And I actually tweeted that out. I said it was one of the best movies to date. I'm not saying it was the best of all time, but it was pretty damn close. Now, I've gotten some tweets, replies that says otherwise, and they got mad at my opinion, which I'm not going to argue with them because it's their opinion. We all get them. But for some reason, I've never seen such people being torn. Now, did the movie have its flaws? Yes, it did. There was a few certain things that happened that kind of made no sense, seemed pretty wasted, pretty forced, and there was a few more jokes than normal, I guess you could say, that some people didn't like. Now, personally, I thought everything was funny, but not a lot of people. I guess the uptime movie critics just hated it, but I thought it was really good. I mean, there's, like I said, there's a few flaws, but every movie has those. But for some reason, 50% of this community thinks that it has a lot more flaws than other people saw. So that's why it was a little weird for me. But in my personal opinion, I'm giving this movie a 9 out of 10. A 9 out of 10 because it was really, really good. Compared to the original trilogy, honestly, I gotta say it's pretty up there with it because it was just good in my opinion. Now, people will disagree, and I can't fault them for that because it's their opinion, but honestly, I thought it was really good. Now, this is going to get into the spoiler part, but there is a couple, like I said, there's a couple scenes that kind of just, the way they happened, kind of just threw stuff out the window. Now, if you guys watched it, you'll agree with me on this. Did Snoke get killed prematurely? The way he died, was it kind of like a waste? Because you guys, everyone knew about Snoke for so long, and the way he died just felt so wrong. It felt like, okay, all this character, the kind of development that they were giving him just fell short so quick. And the part I'm having trouble with is, how is someone that powerful that can, he can use the Force on General Hux from that far away? He wasn't in the same ship. I don't know where he was, but evidently you just go ahead and put him down. And then, he does all this, but then gets, pretty much murdered by Kylo Ren and somehow doesn't see it coming. I'm sorry, but Kylo Ren was nowhere near up to Snoke's level, so how on earth did he hide the fact that he was turning the lightsaber to Snoke? That seemed a little forced, seemed a little just not made much sense. And I seen some tweets that agreed with this, all the character development that we really didn't have for him, and everyone was thinking oh, he's gonna be something amazing, something crazy, one of the best villains, dies immediately. Now, I'm hoping that he's not dead or something, but if he is, that's just such a waste. It really is. And think of it this way, for example. We see Thanos at the end of the first Avengers and see him, in multiple other after credit scenes, and the first minute he's on the screen in this movie, he's dead. So there it is. That's it. That was how Snoke was. He was there for 30 seconds for 1 minute. That made no sense, but he was there for a little bit, and then they went back to another scene where he was there, and then that was it. He was dead, and it made no sense. It made no sense to me. And another part was the Leia, I don't understand exactly, but they got the front of the ship got blew up, and then everyone, she was out in outer space just floating around, and then something happens where she just puts her hand up, and then she floats all the way back in, doesn't die. And I mean, I guess it makes sense. I don't know. It needs to be more explained, but I didn't get it. I really didn't. And, it kind of made me sad, though, because I honestly thought, okay, they killed her off because, Carrie Fisher died in real life, which, rest in peace, Carrie Fisher. I like that they put a actual, rest in, a loving memory at the end of the movie, which was awesome. But Honestly, it didn't make any sense that how she lived that. If you guys can explain that to me, because I'm not entirely sure how that made any sense. Like, I honestly don't. But yeah, those were the two major things that I was like, I didn't get it, But major, like the major one I'm talking about, Snoke, I really didn't understand that. But overall, I do believe that, it was a very great movie. Now, the best part, I'd never seen a theater grow so silent in my life. Like, normally when there's a specific part that everyone goes silent, but you'll still hear like, people eating, like eating their popcorn, you'll hear bags moving, maybe a little bit of chatter, but there's a specific part where they go light speed to go right through the ship. And when that happens, even the movie, it goes dead silent, which was awesome, but the theater went silent. I didn't hear one peep out of anything, not a bag of popcorn, not anything. No one took a drink, no one said one word until that little scene was finished. And I'm like, I've never experienced that before. And that was the most coolest moment during that movie. Now, not the coolest scene, but one of the coolest moments just as a whole being in that theater, because it's like everyone understood it. It was like a dramatic silence and everyone understood, and pretty much everyone just followed suit. They were silent for the whole part, which was awesome. Now, the second best part in the movie that I seen a lot of people like, there was claps and everything for this, was basically they, Leia and the whole, pretty much the rest of the rebellion are hyped up like in this little bunker. Well, not really a bunker, but, big gate, they open it, blah, blah, blah. Luke Skywalker comes in to save the day, not really, but to buy them time. But he just walks up in front of, pretty much in front of just every enemy that you can imagine that they're going up against right now. And, Kylo Ren says fire. He wants him dead because, he just wants him dead. He knows, like, he just wants that man dead. Like, I've never seen such hatred for a man in my life, but he wants him dead. He told them to fire on him, and I mean, it was like, okay, I don't know what's going on here, but he really wants him dead. But after it was all said and done, General Hawks told everyone to stop, and then he came out of the smoke and he dusted off his shoulder. That dust off of the shoulder was the most badass moment in that movie, and everyone was clapping after that, and I was like, god damn, we got a badass over here, because it was awesome. It was really cool. Honestly, I thought it was amazing. But yeah, it was really cool. That was the best scene, in my opinion, in the whole film, which, there was a lot of good scenes, but that was my favorite. Now, for the people that, like I said, I've never seen such a split, but for the people that hate the movie, yeah, you guys have your opinions, and I understand them. Now, for the people that like the movie, don't argue with the people. Don't go in a humongous argument on whether it was good or bad. Don't do that. Just enjoy the movie for what it was, or hate the movie and just hope the next one's better. Whatever you choose, but this is my review. This is my opinion. I think it was an amazing movie. It was an amazing film. It had its flaws, yes, but it was really good. Now, I recommend you guys see it, whether it be Saturday, today, Sunday, whenever you see it, just let me know down in the comment section below. Come back to this video and leave down in the comment section your review on it, because I would like to know. Now, let's see if, how much mixed reviews this will actually have. I'll find out, because more than likely there'll be a lot of people reviewing this, and I'll be watching a whole bunch of them, and I guarantee not one of them, it will not shift in one's favor. Probably half of it will still be split in half, where they liked it, and half will be split to where they hated it. So, well, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, just go see this movie. You'll really enjoy it, or you'll really hate it. I honestly have no clue at this point, because I'm utterly confused on just the community as a whole, because I've never seen it split this much. But yeah, it was a great movie in my opinion. But if you guys enjoyed this review and this video, leave a like, subscribe, and you guys know the drill. I will see you guys later.